This is the Split Focus podcast.
Yeah. Here we are.
We're here.
Episode 15. We made it. And what do we do here? What's the deal?
We watch film.
We watch film.
Certain films.
What kind of films?
Prestige.
Prestige. What kind of prestige?
Not the Nolan prestige. We're talking about Cannes, baby.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And any particular films from Cannes?
Yeah, they give out. They have a top prize. They call it the Palme d'Or.
Oh.
We're watching the recipients.
There's a couple of Palme d'Or review podcasts. Do you know that?
No, I don't listen to The Enemy.
They're not our enemies. They're our comrades.
It's a joke. I don't listen to them, though. Nothing against you.
I've listened to at least one.
Oh.
Of the two that I'm aware of.
And how inferior are they to ours?
They're quite enjoyable. Well, Riviera Rats. They're pretty good. Pretty funny.
Okay.
Pretty funny, pretty fun. I like them. Good vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another Squadron, but I don't remember what their name is. But they're like, I feel like we're neck and neck in like what we're putting out. I say neck and neck, and it's really like 6 months ago they put out something. But I feel like we covered Man of Iron around the same time. And I was like, wow. When no one had been covering it as far as I remember. So right. I'm just happy that people are talking about these films.
Mm-hmm. That's good, yeah. Maybe people will start talking about this one.
Yeah. But yes, we cover the Palme d'Or winners in random order.
We got a big old spinny wheel.
Yeah.
We spun it.
And we got 1961. And this was a tie year.
Yeah. I did find out I think this is the first the first tie for because they changed the Grand Prix to the Palme.
Yeah.
Point. This is the first Palme
tie. Which
technically.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Last week we covered Viridiana.
Mm-hmm.
This week we're covering
Une Aussi Longue Absence.
I don't know what you just said, but we covered The Long Absence.
I have not heard a translation of that. Hopefully I didn't disrespect the French.
I have no idea. Ask the Riviera Rats.
Are they French? I think one of them is Canadian.
It's close.
I think. Bless your hearts. And let's see. What else? Oh, what's your name?
Craig.
And
my name's Craig. What's your name?
Brianna.
Hi, Brianna.
Hi, Craig.
Hey.
So last week we did Viridiana. This week we did The Long Absence or A Long Absence. And do you want to summarize it?
Oh, yes. Directed by Henri is it Colpi?
Colpi, yeah.
Yes. Primarily an editor, I found out.
Mm-hmm.
Did most of his work in the editing bay. This is one of his a little more than few directorial efforts. Yeah. His first, I think.
Well, I think this is his first, but I think that like when I think about young filmmakers, I think that editors are usually among the people who want to become directors. So it's cool to me that there was somebody that was able to make that crossover.
True.
Because sometimes the industry just pulls you in a direction
Yeah.
and you go with it. And editing is a big part of movie magic.
Right. And a lot of people they make the transition and they bungle it, or can't. Maybe it's not always them, but it's not an easy transition.
Well, yeah, and then you think about like movies are truly made in the editing bay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're shot. You can shoot. I feel like Spielberg's one of those people. Is it him or is it another guy?
Whoa! You didn't tell me that was behind me.
Or is it who's like a director? And there's a few of them who's famous for like shooting like so much and like using so little in like the final.
My boy Terry.
Yeah, yeah.
Terry Malick.
Terry.
They're basically they like from what I hear, it's mostly the film is formed in the editing bay.
Yeah. So, you know, it stands to reason that if anybody were going to make the crossover, even you, like, I'll be like, I'll talk to you about the direction of this podcast. And I'm like, yeah, trust me, because I edit this thing, you know, and you get better at things when you edit yourself. So I was just like, oh, that's really nifty. But it seems like he had some really cool projects under his belt. He's working with Agnes Varda.
Yeah.
And worked with another um director.
Mm-hmm.
Um is it Alan Renoir?
Yeah, I think so.
But it looks like a really like their collaboration seemed pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
There's in particular there's a Holocaust documentary that I'm interested in watching. That like he apparently does like some pretty nifty like editing, and he is a pioneer of what's called the flash in, which is like subliminal like flashes of imagery. So quick nonlinear flashing in of imagery. That's something that uh this pair, is it this pair? But that this director was a part of, and also a part of the French New Wave, which is becoming more and more intriguing to me.
Oh yeah, we're bound to cover more French Wave.
Are we?
Wave new. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't look that far into it. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, so that's the director, but the film.
Wait.
Yes.
Of the director's films, this is his most successful.
Directorial.
Yeah.
Lee.
Yeah. And like he just never found his footing after this.
Yeah, you know. You win the palm on your first, what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I mean, come on, there's who are you, Steven Soderbergh? No. Can't do that.
Maybe
One of one.
one would believe that it's a launching pad. Like you can only go really any direction, but up would be preferable.
Mm-hmm.
Up would be preferable.
Maybe directing wasn't for him. Who knows?
Clearly, it wasn't. I tried to look up box office information, and there were just no numbers.
Yeah, this is
But France rolls different when it comes to like movies and the money they make.
True. And the box office, money.
Money.
Money. I mean, box office results were different back then. Like they weren't tracking them the same. Like
that too. I'm just saying it.
This film hadn't come out and broken records yet. Big Fishy movie didn't come out yet.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Anyway, so yeah, the film itself.
What's it about?
It's about this cafe owner.
Mm-hmm.
She's Paris suburb. She's living her life. She's living her life, and happens upon a vagrant is by, and she she's struck by him, and she turns out she thinks it's her long lost husband.
What happened to her husband?
He was taken by the Gestapo.
Mm.
Yes, this is set in the aftermath of World War II. Still pretty fresh in '61. But yeah, that's basically the setup. Goes a little more in depth from there.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, that's where the meat of the drama of the film is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, like we said, won the Palme d'Or this year. Viridiana.
Oh, do you want to tell me later which one you prefer?
Sure.
Do you want to tell me now?
No, it's not on camera.
Okay. You
Come
want to
on.
whisper?
Viridiana.
Ow.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Anywho. Okay. So.
It was not like a blowout. But
I think I'm just gonna start us off.
let's go.
So, title sequence.
Yes.
It's singing as per usual, and like credits rolling, and the what you think is like a black screen is actually the back of um I'm like what kind of word should I use? Like the
A
back of
tramp.
a
They call
yeah, they do call him a tramp. I was gonna say a vagabond.
tramp's cuter. Anyway.
But yeah, he is the frame at the top, or at least the back of his coat is like the backdrop of the frame, and then he walks forward, and you're like, oh, what's going on? All the pieces are there, which is really really fun. The second time you watch it,
Right.
the first time you watch it, you're like, I'm lost. What's about to happen? And it's like a lot of it's a lot of fanfare that's happening. Also, like parading through the what is it? The Arc de Triomphe.
Yeah, there's like a military parade going on.
Yeah, there's soldiers marching, tanks, and people seem happy. And then a man gets out of a truck and walks down a street, and we find ourselves at a little cafe.
Right.
It's kind of cute, right?
It's nice.
It's nice. um, and we're introduced to the people in the cafe. It's a working man's cafe.
French mother
It's
truckers.
very French. This movie is very, very French.
Oui.
Or at least how I interpret Frenchness.
Mm-hmm.
I also wonder how popular this movie has been in France. I know that I don't know.
That's true.
But yeah, you're kind of like you're kind of wondering like who you're supposed to be following, because there's a cafe owner or someone behind the counter. There's like a young waitress. There is like people kind of bopping in and out. A gentleman who's like, I need a soda, and he's like, I'll pay you later. She's cool with that. So this is like a close knit, trusted community.
I mean, yeah, at first I thought we were going to be following the truck driver, because that's
Who we follow.
But do we follow?
I don't know.
No, I guess no.
Well, we follow him briefly. At the end of the day, everybody goes home, and our shopkeeper and the man in the truck seem to be a little item.
That's all right.
And he's trying to convince her to go on vacation with him when he gets back.
Right.
Do we ever know what kind of truck he's driving?
Not really. One guy asks him. I think the guy who comes in for a soda, for a drink. I asked him what he's hauling, and he says artichokes.
Oh.
He asked him what he's hauling this time. He said artichokes.
Well, okay, cool. He seemed blue collar. He seemed blue collar to me. I just was like, is he military blue collar or like for the people blue collar? You feel me?
Oui.
Oui. And what happens? Yeah, he's trying to convince her, and he wants to take her somewhere in particular. It is like Shaolu something.
Yeah, someplace. She's like, oh,
Shaolu. Yeah, but it's somewhere that's actually familiar to her.
Right.
And I think she like hems and haws a little bit, and then and she's like, I think she agrees.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, why not? What else am I doing? She's pretty lackadaisical about all this. She's kind of just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
really drifting a little through it.
And then the next day in the shop, it's like, oh well, everybody's also going on vacation. Like,
yeah, might as well. Yeah, it's a thing to do.
It's a very French thing that people just go on vacation. From my interpretation, everybody else will go on vacation anyway. And it's at this moment that there's a singer coming down the street.
Yeah.
Or a man coming down the street who's singing. And they're all kind of like in the shop doorway, and one of them happens to be a cop. And when the singing man sees the cop, he crosses the street. And then once he passes the cop, he comes back. And he passes by our shop owner.
Mm-hmm. What's our shop owner's name?
Teresa.
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 We're going to call her Terry. Not to be confused with Malik.
Teresa. We can call her Teresa.
Anyway. Yes, she passes. I mean, she has a reaction.
Well, she's like, she's verklempt. She's aghast. And to the point where someone's like, what did he do to you? And she's like, nothing. He just, he struck me.
Right. She said she was scared.
Yeah.
But was she really?
She saw a ghost.
Maybe.
I think she felt like she saw a ghost.
Yeah.
And what's really funny is that, she's like, I hear him in the morning. Like he's a part of the landscape, or has been for at least some time.
Because before this scene, we get like an establishing shot of the cafe, truck drivers. Like she's hanging out the window, looking out.
Yeah.
Truck drivers, like,
when he leaves
on the street nearby, he honks, she waves. You hear him and see him pass by, and she's just like listening to him.
Which,
he's a fixture.
Yeah, and he's just there, and he's not bothering anybody.
In fact, he's bringing joy with his opera.
And does she follow him immediately?
No. Is it true?
No. She is. I think she has another like conversation with the truck driver, and he's like, tell me you're excited to like go on this vacation.
And she's like, meh.
She's like, well, I mean, and he's like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's your
we've been
deal?
There. We've all been there.
Yeah. And she's like, sometimes she goes into this wonderful monologue. This actress, she really grew on me.
She's great.
Yeah, she's absolutely incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd never seen her before, but I was just like, wow.
She's an Italian actress. She's Italian.
Maybe that makes sense.
She's in a bunch of let's see what else she was in. She's in a few Argento films.
I don't know who that is.
Dario Argento.
Nope.
Italian director. Giallo horror films like Suspiria.
I've seen Suspiria.
Did you see the remake or the
both?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then you think she's in that? I think she's in Suspiria.
Oh,
if I remember correctly.
Look at me.
You've seen her.
But
Technicolor.
But she in this, she's just so like, I don't even know. I don't even have like words for it right now. But she, she's like, sometimes I just think about. Sometimes I just be thinking, and maybe that's what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
And I think he leaves that evening because she falls asleep on like a bed of like letters.
Well, he leaves like, well, I got this load, so I might as well leave. And she's like, so soon? Like, yeah. It's like, yeah, peace out. But yeah, he's like chilling outside. And, like, she falls asleep, the light's still on, smoking a cigarette. She wakes up, turns off the light, and he leaves.
That's so creepy. What were you gonna say?
A little creep action.
Well, it comes back later. It comes back a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everybody be creeping in this.
A little bit. Is that the moral of the story?
Stay creeping?
No.
No.
People be creepy.
I took the wrong moral from this.
Yeah. But she's woken up by the singing man again. And she runs to see him.
Mm-hmm.
And sends her like little shop girl she's like, go get him.
Get that man.
Yeah. And she's like, how? And she's like, it doesn't matter, just bring him in here. And it works. She offers him like a drink.
Now we're gonna get the unhoused gentleman over here.
Bring him into this establishment. But that it's a wonderful testament. It's wonderful.
What?
That she, one, that like the town isn't so like mean to him in general because he's not hurting anybody. He's not doing anything bad. He's just, he just lives in a shack by the river, by the sun.
Mm-hmm.
But, she's like, bring him in here. Even before she thought she knew who he was, they weren't like, get out of here. Like, so
I think she has an inkling. She wants to know for sure. So because she eavesdrops on, she creeps. Yeah, she'd be creeping on that. She runs to the back when
I'm talking about before she even suspects that she might know him. People are still not rude to him.
Oh, true.
But
he also keeps to himself.
But that's what I'm saying. He keeps to himself. He's not hurting anybody. Leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
But now that she is interested in him, she wants to bring him in, which is also still just like, she's not so frightened by him that she's blinded by fear of the unhoused. Picking up and putting down. So the little girl gets him to come in. She pours him a beer, which is hilarious because it's the 60s and a kid is serving beer.
Yeah, it's France. She cracked one open for herself.
But yeah, she runs and hides behind like a curtain and is listening to this conversation. And the little girl has like a young lady has like a nice conversation with him about like what he's singing.
Right.
What he likes to sing. And one of the other gentlemen that's still left in town comes and is also, has a beer with him and is like, also just like joining in on the conversation.
Right. It's a couple French lads.
Yeah, no, I think that's really cool. He has on a bucket hat. Our tramp, he has on an interesting little bucket hat. But they're talking and he doesn't remember all the lyrics to the song.
Mm-hmm.
And they talk to him about like his occupation. They're trying to get out of him, like, what's his occupation? Like, what's his deal? Were you a singer before? No, you weren't singing. That's fine. Like, whatever it was.
Maybe. He's like maybe.
And they're like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What's the deal? Tell us.
Got amnesia.
He lost his memory.
Mm-hmm.
And our girl, Teresa, hears this and she faints. And her shop girl and her regular run to her aid. And as this is happening, our vagabond, he leaves.
Gets the hell out.
Well, he's not like in a hurry. He just like...
I mean, a little bit. He's like, oh, good. These guys are about to talk to me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess you're right. But now she's like, she's hopeful.
Right, yeah. She goes out to confront him, but he's gone. She's gone, so she hightails it. Yeah.
I don't know if he says why he's lost his memory. Nope.
He doesn't.
Nope. What is it? She goes to look for him. He talks about where he lives. And that's, I think, what sends her in the right direction to him.
Mm-hmm. In a van down by the river.
In a van?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't live in a van.
Sorry, it was a reference.
Oh.
Something else.
White people stuff?
I get Chris Farley, you know.
That is white people stuff.
It's some white ass shit.
I'm not saying it's bad white people stuff, but it's white people stuff.
You know what? You're right. Anyway, keep talking about these Frenchies. Speaking of white people stuff.
She follows him down by the Seine and she just can't find him. She can't find him. She's walking and she's wearing heels. She's dressed like a lady and she can't find him.
Yeah.
And she comes limping and there's this really cool like low angle shot under the headlight that I was like, ooh, where is this movie taking me? Where is it going and why?
Paris.
And you're like, oh, she must be going home.
Right.
She's throwing in the towel. She's coming to her senses. She does not.
No. Yeah.
No.
She finds a shack.
She finds a shack and falls asleep outside of it.
So it's an interesting cut. Just like she's just sitting in front of it.
Yeah, she's like leaning against a box.
I throw this around a lot, but Lynchian.
I was in my readings. They were like, you know, it's the closest thing you'll get to like a David Lynch picture. Like this particular director, it just got that in him editorially.
That's right. You said he looked like him.
He does look like him. Hopefully I can do a side by side. Editor, do that.
Okay. I'm speaking for the editor.
Oh. Yeah, she finds him, I guess. And instead of like making herself known,
she's still creeping.
She's creeping. But we watch this kind of routine in the morning. He washes up in the river.
Yeah, she's
just watching it.
Anybody who's played the infamous Burger King tie-in games, she's sneak kinging around this guy's shack. It's pretty funny. It's like
you would think that like
part of me is like, this guy knows that she's there. There's no way. There's no way. He's definitely caught her in the periphery. He's like, whatever.
It's funny. No, I mean, I was like, she could make herself known. What is she waiting for?
She's observing.
I guess you're right.
That's right.
She observes him washing up in the river, and then he sits down with a box that's tied up with string. And was it before?
This is when she pops out.
Yeah.
Because she's like,
you could just cut that, because he's like undoing that.
Yeah, bro, you got a scissor right there, bro.
Yeah. And this is something that he like a hobby he has, because his scissors are like on a string that he wears around his neck, and he opens the box and there's like these little like cutouts of things. And I'm like, man, he can make
it's ritualistic for this guy.
He can make a mean collage.
Hey, hit me up. I'd like one.
Man. I'm trying to see
some francs.
I'm trying to see that collage.
Let me see that collage.
But why? Why the pictures in the box?
It's a good question.
Yeah, I don't think I ever figured. I forgot. Why? What are they pictures of?
I can only infer that he doesn't cut every picture out.
He does not.
It's ones that
and like there was one that was like hands, different hands. I don't know. And she even asks him why she wants to help him do it. So she's like, well, how do you he's like, I don't want your help. She's like, well, how do you decide which one is it that you cut out? And he's like, I just do it. And you're like, what?
Comes me. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like maybe I'm like her. I'm like, why? Tell me.
Yeah, this whole time, like first viewing, I'm like, she's just like, I'm gonna see how the homeless live. This homeless guy, let me see how he lives. I'm like, why are you doing this?
I don't know.
Why?
I think that though they give us a lot of good examples of show not tell also. And this is like, I think one of them. Because and within this whole sequence, we're like, we don't get a lot of information, to be honest.
Well, yeah, the way the movie dulls that information is interesting. One could say, maybe it's like it's doled out in like maybe like a way you would remember stuff. Maybe if you did suffer from amnesia. You know what I mean?
No, do tell.
Well, like we're left in the dark. Like the first shot is
the dark.
Is the tramp? Yeah, and it's the tramp walking
tramping
away from the camera. And then we follow that, and we learn more with it, basically with him.
Interesting. Huh. Do you know what movie this made me think of?
The Long Absence from 1961.
No.
What was it?
50 First Dates. I thought this was going to be 50 First Dates in French.
Yeah. If this movie was more popular on Letterboxd, the top review would be 50 First Dates, but sad. And it'd have 1,000.
We didn't get to the... No spoilers.
I didn't see one.
Because this is a very hard movie to find, so...
Was there one?
What?
Did somebody say 50 First Dates, but sad?
No.
I'm saying...
I'm saying it's a spoiler for the plot because we haven't gotten to anything.
True.
This is a happy-go-lucky romantic comedy. Perhaps.
Maybe one first date. It's two first dates.
Yeah, two. Anyway, so she like follows him because he leaves.
Well,
but I think the screen actually darkens, which feeds into what you were just saying.
Right.
Because I wrote that the screen darkens. But he just leaves. And I think he's now going to like the trash pile. The field of trash.
Field of trash, yeah.
Yeah. and which he sorts out, and she just watches him. She's just following him and watching him, and he doesn't care. He's not like, get away from me. He's not overtly. I think he's a little like, what's your deal, lady?
Yeah, the whole time. Yeah.
I also think he's kind of like, you do you. Good luck. But she just watches him. She just watches him, and what happened?
What happened?
What happened next? Oh, so now it's like this encounter's over. The next day, I guess you could say. I don't remember if the windows of the cafe were like whited out at the top. Do you remember?
No. I think that's definitely like I think she does that after.
Well, she does that, and she's gotten a jukebox full of opera, and
the jukebox guy, he put them all in there. Like, yep, fill them up with all these operas. They ain't gonna pay, but whatever.
Yeah, you do you.
She's like,
don't worry,
they gonna pay.
Yeah. And
they gonna pay.
There's like these two people in the cafe. Yes. And they put on the music and wait for our friend to come by, which he does.
Hey, and and here he comes, whistling Dixie.
And he hears the music and it draws him in, to which she's at the door like, come in.
Right. Come here. Come here, little doe, dear.
Doe. Dear doe.
Yeah, he's doing it. He does a good job. He's playing like a cornered animal the whole time.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's funny. That's how he plays it.
And she offers him a beer and takes him to a table, and she's like got all these magazines for him.
Right, yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, and he sits down and starts to like do his thing. And
he might have a touch of autism. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I think this man is just like autistic, like.
Right, and yeah, we're also at this point we're still like, why the obsession
with him?
Like, where is this going
now?
But
he's living. She then proceeds to have a very loud conversation.
Very loud, yeah.
With the two people in the restaurant or in the cafe.
Very loud, very like, yeah, you remember this guy?
He used to live.
He lived here, and they had brothers.
Yeah,
and they were named this. Every time she's like,
but she's also like just looking at him.
She does. I said that she's doing like the Jack Nicholson almost.
Oh yeah, no, it's odd. Mm-hmm. And he keys in on this. Like, yeah, he does figure out that this is weird because they're just saying a lot of information really loud, a lot of specific personal information really loud.
Yeah.
And culminating in like, yes, Albert Langlois, his wife, what happened to Albert?
She never remarried. She's in Paris.
She never remarried. She is she is loud about it. And he's like, yeah, I have to go.
Deuces, he says.
I have to go. Mm-hmm. And the people, and she goes to the people and she's like, well, like, do you think that's him? Right? Yeah.
That's him.
And they're like, I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, her hypothesis is that's her her long lost husband Albert.
And they do tell the story in their very loud storytelling that they, the place, I guess, close to where she was going to vacation with her beau, her man's.
Yes.
He's from there, and she met him there, and I guess him and his brother went off to war together.
Yeah, they fought in the World War II.
Yeah, they did.
France famously was occupied by the Nazis.
This is true. And that he was taken.
Him and
yeah. So that's probably where you get the most information.
Yeah, this is the drop.
Yeah. So you're like, oh, like that is, and it is a heavy scene, especially if you're listening to like the translation. If you're reading the translation, it's a heavy, like, you're like, wait, what happened? But also because they're being strange about it and like dishing out this information in this way, it's really funny.
Yeah.
Funny, weird, funny.
Yeah, like she's going there. You know that GIF? You seen that?
Here's Johnny?
It's not Here's Johnny. I think it's from The Departed.
Oh,
because it's an older Jack Nicholson. He's like bearded, and he's like going like, he's like freakazoid out.
I don't know if I would recognize it.
We'll put it in the video.
We'll find
it. Editor. Put it in.
Computer enhance.
Whacked out Jack Nicholson. Smiling and nodding.
But she she's like, no, that is him. And they're like, his eyes are brown. Like his eyes weren't brown or something like they've got like
so many reasons why it's not him.
They've got some reasons because they're like, she's like, oh, his eyes are brown. She's like, not all the time. And I'm like, only really people with like
hazel eyes, they change in the light.
Yeah. I was like, well, I guess maybe. And
she's like, he didn't know opera. Albert did not know opera.
He's like, but my brother or his brother, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And they talk about
They're
like
just nitpicking
how either his height or the height of her hair. It was hard for me to tell exactly. But she's like, no, I know it's him. She's like, I can tell in his eyes. And they're like, I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah,
But apparently this woman has known him for like his entire life, and that's why you would want to believe her. That's allegedly, or I guess supposedly his wife, so you would want to believe her.
Yeah, I didn't catch whether the older lady is his mom or something. I don't know.
I think her name's Alice.
Alice
Langlois.
I don't know. Me no know.
But if it was his mom, maybe it is. But if it was his mom, like you think that she'd be like, that's not my baby. Or that is my baby. Pretty, she would like, I feel like that's somebody who would know. I think that's his aunt.
Could be.
Yeah. I don't know. And she's like, well, why would he come here? Like,
because he remembers.
She's like, I think his memory's bringing him back.
Yeah. So like, now it's the question is why is she following this guy? It's like, is this really her husband, or is she just like so desperate that she's just like this?
Come here.
This vagrant reminds me, enough. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's a really interesting choice that like immediately after you get this exposition, you immediately doubt its validity. Not that it happened, but like, its impact on the character.
Right.
You're like, now I don't know if I can trust you or not. And, in the beginning, I feel like she's a very like, she's got her even keeled, a good head on her shoulders. but she becomes undone.
Well, she's definitely.
She got a man.
Resigned. She seems resigned.
Yeah, she's got a man. She's got a business. She's got a life.
But nothing seems to phase her until.
It's been how long?
I think like 16 years or something like that.
If I go missing for 16 years,
would I still long for you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's say yes. Let's say yeah. Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Definitely. I mean,
he said probably.
Not getting into our dating history, but I have evidence to prove that, yeah, probably.
I want absolutely.
Absolutely, dear.
I gave him the layup, guys. I gave him the layup.
But that's never gonna happen, so.
Okay. We're back at the river where it's a new day. Backtrack. She thinks his memory's coming back. They're like, I don't know, girl. And they get in the car and they give like the namesake line for the movie there, which I was like, ooh, that's spicy. I like it.
They said it. They said the name.
They said it. Yeah, but they're like, get real. And then they leave and they have their little sidebar. And something about their license plate, I was like, yep, that seems very French. That ties this in. I just know it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch that?
But the plaque on the back of yeah, it just tells them they're related.
Nice.
Just in case you weren't following.
Now we're back at the river. He's washing up at the river, and it's like he turns around to like dry his face and like put his towel down, and she's just there smiling.
Yeah, dude.
Creepy. Very creepy. She's like, oh, you left these at my restaurant. He's like, oh, the restaurant?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
The performance is, whenever he's asked a question, he usually just is like, he's also always asked like leading questions.
Mm-hmm.
And he always responds like, yeah, that. Yeah, what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you live by the river? It's like, yeah, the river.
The river.
So, and that also paints the, like, you just like, you take advantage of this guy because you think he's your lone wolf husband.
But what would stop you? What would you leave a stone unturned?
That's fair, and hey, it's a good question.
I will reveal my Letterboxd review when we get there, but yeah.
I'm just saying it brings it up.
It does. No, you're not wrong. The thing is, you're not wrong, and I think that is like the beauty of it. Truly, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, well, I wanted to tell you something. I think that you like remind me of someone that I used to know. And he's like, oh yeah. Like, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I think he does say at one point.
Also, like, ladies, you ever throw yourself at that guy? He just, doesn't care. You give him everything, but he doesn't give you anything back. There's this guy. He has amnesia. That's why.
Bonk. My sweet summer child.
That's why.
At some point he's like, what can I do about that? Like, and
sorry. Skill issue. What if he said that? It sounds like a skill issue.
And she's like, well, you could come see me. And he's like, oh, I'm busy. And I'm
a busy man.
I was like, dude, busy?
She's seen your schedule, dude. You're not a busy man.
Busy doing what? Like,
but he's uncomfortable.
But like that comeback is just so absurd. I'm a busy man.
Look, man, second viewing, it all makes sense.
So, I'm okay. Well, she's like, well, I'm on the path anyway, the path that you take all the time. So, like, you come over for dinner. Would you like to come over for dinner and like music? And he's like,
yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
And she's like, promise me, like, will you, for real, will you come? And he's like, okay.
So he do.
Yeah. Before he does, she like, there's a little scene with the truck driver, and they're like coming in to the cafe, presumably for the evening. And he's like, so are you coming on vacation? And she's like, no. And he's like, is it him? And she's like, yeah. So are we done? Yeah.
Lets him out the door. He gets a little look back puppy dog.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, she is like all in on this, which makes you believe. It makes you believe because she is like, she's so determined,
right?
And so he comes to the restaurant. Our tramp, he comes to the restaurant, and he's nervous, visibly nervous. And she's like, oh my God, you're here. And he hands her a like artistic something. Do you want to know why?
It's a collage.
I said why.
Why?
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Do you know why? I changed my question. Do you know why?
No way.
Because he's a gentleman and he doesn't show up places empty-handed. Amnesia or not, my guy's a gentleman.
Oui.
It's very polite. I was like, oh my God, they're going to fall in love.
Maybe.
She starts to set up the dining area.
Goes to the dining room.
And he's like, it's too small.
Yeah, he starts backing.
Yeah.
Like a cornered animal. He's like, fuck.
Oh no, not again. Which plays into the like, it's like, okay, well, he didn't like the cop. He doesn't like to be in confined spaces. Like, maybe it is him.
Maybe.
I don't know. He's claustrophobic. Okay. So then she's like, fine, we won't eat in there. We'll eat over here. And then she starts serving him the meal. And he's like, before he even said it, I was like, is she not going to eat, or she's just going to stand over it and watch him eat? Like, that's so freaking weird.
I mean, look, she's been acting kind of sus lately.
But even so, she's like, oh, I don't eat much. And I was like,
yeah,
girl,
look, she's been acting sus, but it's because she's like, so like the love of her life. She thinks the love of her life is back. Yeah, she sells it.
That's true.
Our leading lady.
Do you know why the people, because there's like a cut to, and there's people outside and they're like talking about what's going on inside. Like they're trying to.
The cafe lady brought the homeless in man for a private dinner.
But they seem like they're.
It's town gossip.
Do you think so? They just seem so stationary for gossip. But you think it's like that juicy of gossip that they're like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Small little suburb. I don't know.
Well, just know that there are people outside.
The townsfolk are gathering outside.
But not all they're not all gathered at the window. They were like kind of a smattering of town folks.
Nice summer night.
Huh? Okay.
I don't know.
But he's like, she brings out his favorite cheese, or she's like, what's your favorite cheese? And he's like, it's Bleu de Mont. And she's like,
He doesn't say it. She says it.
Oh, she says it. My bad.
He's like, oh, I'm trying to remember. And she's like, is it this one?
Oh,
like,
yes, yeah. Yes. Because he's trying to
Once again, leading.
He's trying to get it out. But that's the thing. I believed that. I believed him when he was like, yeah, that one. And then he has it. And then this is why I was like, this is where I start to get like, yes, this is him. I think it's him.
Right.
Because one, it was the cheese. I think it is that cheese specifically. She is trying to unlock his memory with neuroscience.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Taste is heavily driven by scent. Scent, your olfactory nerve is next to where you like not store memories, but like next to the part of the brain that is closely related to memories. So that's why when you like smell something, it takes you back to like it can take you back somewhere.
Right.
Is it your amygdala or your hippocampus? Ooh, brain trivia. But yes, there is a part of the brain that like is supports memory.
Fair.
And it's next to your olfactories.
I think it throws some. She's asking leading questions. Giving answers.
No, I mean I agree with you because I think she's trying to coax it out of him, but she's also I don't think she's like knowingly like this is how to do it.
Here's what I'll say. Okay. It's ambiguous enough where I think you can fall on you that like you have your reasons to believe.
But then she's
believe it, and I'm like he's like
but she picks that cheese specifically because it's a very specific cheese. It's a summer cheese from a particular region in France where he used to live.
Yeah, because she thinks this guy is Albert, whether he is or not.
Whether he is or not, but I believe he's Albert.
I think it doesn't matter. But we'll get there. Yeah, it's like Inception at the top.
She says, oh, you lost your memory? I think, does she tell him in Germany or does he say in Germany?
I'm sorry, what?
She talks about his memory loss. They move the conversation to his memory loss. Because I think he like apologizes, but she says one of them says in Germany.
Yeah, I don't recall.
Yeah, important, and that's I think the beauty of this film is that it's in the details, right? Because if what you're saying, like, if she's like, "Oh, did you lose your memory in Germany?" and he's like, "Yeah, that's what happened," like that would be pretty leading. Mm-hmm. But then she asks him about like what is it like when he starts to remember, and he tells her a story about like a burning bush, like, and she's like, "I didn't ask what, I asked how. How does it feel?"
Or that is just a round bush.
I think it's on fire.
Oh, I don't remember
that. But then she's like, "No, how?" And he's like, "Well, you get up and you walk, and voila, like." Right. You get up and you walk and voila, and she's like, that's also just not enough for her. And then he's like, well, then like she's trying to get at the like what's the voila, like what is it? And he's like, well, I guess you get like a headache when he starts to remember,
right?
Which he's very much invested in him remembering. Because she wants to know like what the doctors say, and I think he wasn't really into what the doctor said.
When she asked what the doctor said about him getting his memory back.
Yeah.
He's basically like, yeah, they said something. What did they say? They don't know. Like, oh, right.
Yeah. There was something in there though that he was like, she's like, well, wouldn't you like try like what? But no, now they do the music. she turns on the jukebox, and another beautiful shot of like them in silhouette in front of the jukebox, and they're just like sitting next to each other, facing forward, as if they are strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very romantic. Sad, tragically beautiful, beautifully tragic type thing.
Yeah.
But I think that she thinks that it's working.
Yeah, definitely.
At this point, she's like, "Oh, I've almost got him. Any second now, his eyes are gonna light up, and he'll remember me, and I'll tell him everything that happened."
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell him that I waited for him 16 years. I never remarried. But what happens next? They sing together. Very sweet.
Yeah.
So sweet. And this is when I realized, because they cut to the people in the outside again, and they're like trying to figure out what's going on. But then you see the truck. The truck is out there.
It's true.
I'm like, oh my God, he knows.
Well, yeah. She dumped him.
I mean, true. We're back inside, and she's like, did you lose all your memory? He's like, yeah. Do you remember anybody? No. Nobody?
Maybe a certain woman, wife, person, lady, me.
Maybe. And this is when she's like, what did the doctor say? And, he said, I don't believe them. And she's like, well, is it possible? And he's like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. A lot of I don't knows from this man.
You don't know?
A lot of I don't knows from this man.
Yeah, sometimes he does. He literally doesn't know.
At this point, I feel like I'm just as frustrated as her, though, because it's a lot of I don't knows from this man. It's a lot of I don't knows. You're like, what do you know? You gotta know something, and she's just looking for that breakthrough. Right. She's just waiting for that breakthrough, and at this point, I want her to have it. And this is when she asks him to dance, and they dance, and it's so beautiful. And there's the song. It is called. I looked it up. It's by November Ultra. And it is called "Come Into My Arms." And oh my God, it's just such a beautiful. It's beautiful because she's happy, and true. He looks happy, and you wonder if you're like, you start to wonder, how did it make you feel?
It's very sweet, but then she's going for head hold.
Oh yeah,
this is where it turns.
What happens? Because she's kind of just like, she's very like, wow, like I can't believe like you're in my arms again, and she's really holding him. So beautiful. Oh my God.
But yeah, well, she feels something on the back of the head, and that's when we get the reveal. Big old scar on the back.
Yeah. And I don't think we've seen the back of his head before. Well, you get the opportunity to at the river, but you don't actually see it up close.
Yeah, if you don't know to look for it, you don't notice it. But second time, I noticed it.
I was looking for it, but I didn't see it.
Also, probably why he doesn't trust the doctors.
Let's make me sad all over again.
It's a sad ending.
Okay, this isn't the ending though. We haven't even gotten there yet. Okay. And then she like sees it she feels it. She sees it in the mirror. Another beautiful shot. Oh, whoo, so good.
Yeah.
And she's like, I think she says like, you dance good.
You're a nice dancer. You're a very
You're a
good
good
dancer.
dancer. Yeah, and he says like you're a nice woman. And
That's
she's
nice.
like, I think at this point it's like she's like, you do you remember having a wife?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember being engaged? Do you remember your wife, Teresa?
No.
Like,
No.
and he does not. He does not.
This one time I'll let you ask me about my memories before I lost them. Do you remember? No.
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 No. That no is probably the best read in cinematic history. It's so good. It's a really good read.
What? No. Which
Yeah.
one? Which one?
A good question. No, Al Pacino in The Godfather. When
not Stephen Van Zandt in The Spring.
Correct. Correct.
Agree to disagree.
Because it's so soft and you believe. Oh God, it's so good. There's so it's so. What's the word I'm looking for? It's so. There's 2 letters, full sentence.
No.
Full of everything. It's just he's full of it.
And it's funny when Stephen Van Zandt does it because he doesn't do any of that.
He puts so much sauce. He puts so much sauce on it, which is fine because he's having hilarious. The time of his life. Both iconic. She's like, you remind me of someone. He's like, that's sad.
Someone I loved.
Someone, yeah. And then I think I know I feel like I noticed that like every line in this movie is a beat. Mm-hmm. And the writer of this movie, her name's Marguerite Duras.
Mm-hmm.
Duras.
Something like that.
But she wrote this. She really wrote this. She wrote Hiroshima Mon Amour as well, I think. Right. And I definitely think we should check that out. I think it's also like a post World War II drama. Mm-hmm. But he Henry edits it. Yeah. So I think it'd be worth checking out. Sure. Just throw that on the list. So yeah, the clock strikes, and for some reason, like sonically, I was like, I just keyed in on this clock striking, because it felt like time was running out. And she's like, she asks again, like, is he gonna get his memory back? And he's like, no. And he's like, you're crying.
That's right.
I was like, oh. And they exchange some words, and he goes to leave, and she's like, you're leaving? And he reaches out for her hand.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And he's gone. Or he walks out, and she walks behind him, and she's like, she calls out to him? Oh no, this is where she sees the scar with her own eyes, and not like a reflection of the scar, not just feeling the scar. She like, yes, she sees it, and he puts on his hat. Ugh. Mm-hmm. And then he's like outside of the cafe, and she's like, and like yelling at him. Yelling.
Yeah, everybody. Well, yeah, he steps out, and everybody's just out there like looking at him.
Well, then they start yelling too. Mm-hmm. And that was jarring for me. And I'm not even Albert.
He might not even be Albert.
I
don't know.
Yeah. But he like raises his hands.
Yeah, like, yeah.
And it's like, I feel so bad for him. Mm-hmm. And I feel so bad for her.
Right.
You know, he's just trying to live, I guess.
He just wants to cut his fucking pictures out.
Yeah.
Let the man cut. Let him cut.
Let him cut. But he then runs for it, and people start chasing him. And then the truck is still there.
Mm-hmm.
The truck is still there. And then he gets hit by a bus. Or he gets hit by a vehicle. I'm not sure if it was the truck or not.
Was it the truck?
Exactly. But I was like, oh, the truck is there. But then, like, the shot moves. So I'm like, that could be the truck.
Right. But yeah. Then we cut to,
She this like cool like tracking shot of her backing into the door, and then fade to black, and then it's like the delivery guy in her face.
He's fine, bro.
Yeah, nothing happened. He's gone. What? Now I don't know who to believe.
Yeah,
but he tells her to give up.
Wow, can't believe it.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, she's like distraught, but she's like, she hasn't given up. She's like, you gotta get him back.
Yeah. She's like, oh no, maybe not in the summer, but the winter we
Right.
can get him to come back in. You get him to come back in the winter, and I'll be more patient, and I'll be more patient. And she's like, you, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fade to black, Finn.
What does the like black comes up, but it comes back, like the black like
Background?
cut. Yeah, well, like it goes to black for a second, and it goes back to like a close up of her, and then it fades to black.
Oh, yeah. I believe you.
You noted it. You noted it earlier in the film. I forget when it happened, but I remember it happened at the end there as well. It's like when it cut. It was like I think it was when it cut to her at the shack for the first time. But
interesting. Oh yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like an editing. It's a weird editing.
Yeah.
Choice.
Yeah. But that was the film, and it like it didn't hit me until much. It didn't hit me until we watched it again yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until this afternoon that I was like, I think I'm about to break into tears. Like, it was really sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's really moving. And I'm like, she's just looking for her husband, and she might be projecting onto that man.
Yeah.
But it's just love. It's all love.
One love. Moral of the story.
Do you know? Do you have any lingering questions about this one? It's not very long. The beginning is smooth. It's not like it's not
60s. I'll say they had the 90-minute film on lock.
Oh, they're like, we don't have them for long, so
both these recipients this year 90 and change.
Yeah,
love to see it.
But they both move is the thing. Like people say that it's, especially this one, I think, because it's not a lot of dialogue. And this one they think it's slow, or pretty slow, and it's like in how it gets, the pacing is slow, right? But I think it needs time to develop. The story needs to develop,
right? Yeah.
It needs to unfold. Yeah, small cast. The beginning was I don't know if he actually died, which would be rare for a Palme d'Or winner, or if he's just gone. He's gone. Will he return? I guess that's my lingering question.
Albert, what was his last name?
Langlois.
Albert Langlois will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Oh my god. That one in. Oh my god. Yeah, and then what's the deal with the what's the deal with the pictures? And obviously, is that her husband?
Right. I mean, he invokes the memory of her husband.
Do you think that's her husband? What do you think?
Like I said earlier, it's like the spinning top in Inception. Does it stop or does it not?
I've never
or does it
seen
not matter
it.
because he's happy with his?
Wait! I have not seen that movie.
Butt.
Please! I haven't seen that movie, so please don't.
Oh, you haven't seen Inception? What the fuck
are you doing? I'm bad.
We haven't announced what my pick is, right?
No.
We're just gonna watch Inception.
Oh, or did you announce your pick? Doesn't matter. You can change it. I changed mine. We're
just gonna watch
more on that later
because the Odyssey's coming out. We're gonna see that. You gotta watch Inception, bro.
Okay, but
there's a top. Sorry, spoilers.
What do you have any lingering questions?
No, I mean, maybe those, but like, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like she thinks. I mean, it's a sad, like, you know,
it's a good.
This is the closest she can get to her husband. Like, that's good. You know, it's good enough for her. Sure, she's gonna keep at it.
I mean, yeah. Oh, he did have he has an ID card. Detail that we left out. He has an ID card, and the name is similar to his name, but not quite because it was given to him. Mm-hmm. Which, you know,
could be. He has amnesia.
It could be that they just mistreat people, and you know,
it's ambiguous.
Yeah, which is
But on purpose, you know, because this movie explores memory, and
it reminds me of I don't know, this type of love that you see in a movie reminds me of Amour. You know,
true. If Amour is kind of you know,
it's a person who was able and now is not, and has somebody trying to cope with that.
Yeah,
you know, and I think once I started to make those connections, I was like, I'm gonna cry.
But yeah, I guess my lingering question would be like, even if you do convince him to stay with you, is he ever gonna remember? Two, he's had severe brain damage. He's not all.
I mean, you make a good point.
That man is not all there anymore. He's like a if he is Albert, he's a shell of what Albert was.
Well, I mean, I do believe that people are in essence who they always
of course
are. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think that even if it's not the same marriage, or even if they never get to where they were, maybe he feels safe with her. You know what I mean? And maybe and vice versa. He provides her comfort and he is safe.
Right, but I mean, the whole movie I don't think he feels safe with her. He's very skeeved. He's not skeeved out, but he's very uncomfortable for majority of.
You think so? Yeah. Well, I think for the bulk of it, for the bulk of it, and for the time that they were together in the restaurant.
Even then, he's having a good time, and he's still I gotta go.
And that's why I think it's her husband, because and probably why she thinks it's her husband, because if you watch his eye movement, it's beautiful acting. It looks like he's thinking. Mm-hmm. He's not scared, he's thinking. And I think that is, and they don't play it up he's oh, I'm thinking, oh, my head hurts. He's thinking and he gets worried. And I think that it's challenging his memory. And I think that it is upsetting, and he becomes upset because he can't remember.
Right.
Or he's am I imagining? Am I manufacturing memories?
Yeah, is
you know what I mean?
Yeah, manufacturing this life for me.
Yeah, and so I think that is also concerning for him.
Yeah, and if he did end up staying with her, it would all be, whether it's actually true and he's Albert or not, it's all still it's based on a lie because he can't remember it.
Well, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like they can't pick up where they left off. They have to start anew, and probably platonically. I don't know what his capacity is. I mean,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so that's why I said like safety and comfort, and not like, truly romantic.
I don't know, Walt.
But I don't know.
Seemed kind of sus.
I don't know the ethics on that. An amnesia patient. Ask Adam Sandler. He was in 50 First Dates. What is she? She can get a camcorder and record a video for him.
He has a 3-hour video every morning. Yeah. This is your daughter.
So yeah, there's that. It seemed like go ahead.
Going back to 50 First Dates. Mm-hmm. That's the pregnancy from hell, bro.
Oh my God. I know. That's terrifying. Oh my God. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Every day you wake up and you're like,
what happened? What happened? Yeah, no, that actually seems kind of scary.
Was you in like a drunk driving accident or?
I don't remember. That's, yeah.
Put it on the list.
We can put it on the list. We can just watch that one. What kind of comedy? Yourself, is that just a rom-com?
It's a rom-com. Okay. What are you trying to say? Is that a?
No, I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to. Sex comedy. I'm wondering if it falls under like a specific type of comedy.
I don't think.
Other than like Adam Sandler,
I think I think Rob Schneider's in it. It can't be classified as a sex comedy. It's a negative sex comedy. So
get him.
Got
him. Reception wise, though, I think it's really hard to find, and it's hard to find people talking about this movie. And I feel like people should be talking about this movie.
It's hard to find.
It is very hard to find. It's very hard to watch.
Easy to watch, hard to obtain.
Yes, that. So, good luck.
We had on
sourcing this movie.
Yeah,
and
we don't give away our sources.
I did see a good. There was a really good New York Times review of this, and simultaneously there was another movie, like the week prior, that had released that was about another person with amnesia, which was really cool. That like these two things popped up in cinema at the same time. Do you know what I mean? But
it's a hot button issue.
They had such nice things to say about this movie, so I'm going to find it and read it if I can find it.
Without further ado.
Oh. Well, I mean, there's not much really. I think we said it all, honestly. But it's kind of like a synopsis. There's so many things they talk about, but really just that it's an obvious story. No more devious and difficult than that. No involved psychological gymnastics, no flashbacks, no cinematic tricks. Yet, within its very simple exposition with beautifully formed and ordered scenes, a beautiful performance by Alida Valli, and exquisite photography, it encompasses a world of feeling and drama inside a woman's heart, and a whole range of searing imitations of what might have happened during the war.
True.
Intimations?
That's right. Yeah. So that's the New York Times. Who reviewed that for the New York Times?
Name is Bosley Crowther.
Boz. I don't know Bosley. Sorry, Boz.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a very beautiful, beautiful review. But let's look at some. Let's talk about some Letterboxd reviews.
Let's talk about some even more beautiful Letterboxd reviews.
Let's see how good these reviews can get.
50 First Dates, more like I can't remember what. More like, huh?
Wow. My review of this on Letterboxd will be, I hope this love finds you all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so beautiful, I think, in that way. Show.
Please regale me.
Let's start with half star. MD Mahanor Salim Mandal.
Okay.
This is so boring and exhausting to watch. Half star for the cinematography.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
You gave it what I gave Transformers 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. We'll bump it up to 1.5 stars.
And I like Michael Bay.
Some nice shots and a plot that has such a soapy staple that it's hard to enjoy.
Yeah, I was like, what did they do? They go. I mean, look, the Nazis were doing some crazy shit. So who knows what they did to that guy? But like the amnesia thing is kind of like it is tropey nowadays.
Is it?
Yeah, amnesia.
I can only think of this one, the film that's similar to it.
Yeah,
they came out at the same time, and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Well, those all they take it, but like people just having amnesia. I can't remember.
What other films feature that?
Born. That's why you haven't seen those.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
That's like the driving thing of the Bourne movies.
Oh, that'll be fun.
We'll get you like Matt Damon.
Don't tell people I don't like Matt Damon.
It's not like
I'm just unfamiliar with his body of work.
You're unbothered by Matt Damon.
Golly,
it's fine. You haven't seen enough of his oeuvre.
His oeuvre.
That's right.
Okay. Let's see. 2.5 stars. Jerion Kron. Sorry. This has to be the most unremarkable film ever to win the Palme d'Or. Question mark?
Dude.
It's not even actively terrible or anything. It's just an 85-minute slice of nothing. Plus, huge based on a play energy, even though apparently it wasn't.
You didn't watch The Mission.
Why are you so mean?
That's less remarkable than this movie, I think.
Let's see where.
Blue is the warmest color. Visits once. Sorry.
I'm more upset that you apologized.
I'm sorry that I apologize.
This is an interesting 2.5 star review. Lilts towards mawkishness, but the ending is effective. I was like, okay, look at you with your dictionary.
I'm glad we're starting with these ones because not a lot of people have seen this movie apparently. So I couldn't find too much info on the film myself. But the best thing I found on the Wikipedia page is they referenced a Hollywood Reporter story where they ranked all of the Cannes Palme d'Or winners. And it got 68th out of 69. This was back in 2016.
Oh my God.
And they said it was unremarkable.
This is such a good story. You guys suck. You guys suck.
Once again, The Mission's right there.
The Mission's.
And also in this, you know where Blue was?
Where? 13.
Top half. It was not that high up. There's some. It was a little sus. I don't know, man. Seeming kind of sus lately. Watching Blue is the warmest color.
Well, 3 stars.
Made the blue man.
I don't want to go out on a massive limb here, but I think it's reasonably safe to say Albert Langlois lost his memory during the war.
Huh? Insightful.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
True.
But here's a real 3-star review. Sorry. This sounded like something I would love, but the execution is so flat I couldn't force myself to care too much about it. I want to say I hope this film is remade, but I highly doubt it would get a solid remake. It just strikes me as a film that would be poorly done all over again.
So it was poorly done to begin with?
Yeah. So you just like the idea.
I mean, I thought, like, how could you modernize this?
Bring
this to a wider audience.
Born.
And I was like, oh yeah.
Do you want to write it?
Born Identity exists, and then the Born Supremacy. We're at they did call the second one the Born Supremacy.
So. I was like, I'm just gonna let that fly, but okay.
And the Born Ultimatum. He gave him an ultimatum.
I have a 4-star review from a gentleman named Ben. I went in with zero context, and in my head, in another world, I came out heartbroken. I love a miserable romance.
Hey, at least you're honest.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest. What if would you look at me weird if I told you the Born Supremacy might be the best one?
No. Okay. Because I don't care. Because I've never seen it. So it means nothing to me.
Might be. Hard to say.
I'll give you 2 more.
Sure.
1 to 2 more. This one, oh, wait. Neil Miller. I love the psychological tension of the story and how hyper-focused it was. The female protagonist was great, and the lead actress did a really good job selling her complex emotional journey.
She really does.
Facts.
Out of the park.
And then this one from Joe. This destroyed me. I was weeping for like the final 30 minutes.
True. Didn't get me quite as bad as WWII.
Well, it's really funny because the first and second time we watched it, I was like, yeah, it's sweet, it's romantic. It just like it hit me so much later. But like we watched WWII and like we were like embracing each other for like we were just hugged up on one another. It was just like we were like attached at the hip, and I was like, that is crazy that WWII's such a like romantic film. It's such a sweet romantic film. Like I was like, I don't think we've ever had this effect from a movie before. It's very sweet. Yeah,
it's Pixar, guys. They can give me gray.
I mean, that is like, I don't know how they do it. I don't know what they put in those movies, but
crying drug.
It's something about men in Pixar films. Like everybody, maybe it's an everybody thing, but especially men, and then Pixar films.
Coco broke the seal for me, and I've been crying at films ever since.
Coco. What's the other one? Have you seen Up?
No. I've seen the beginning, but that's also like I hadn't seen Coco yet, so I hadn't broken the seal.
Let's go back.
I was too young and cynical, dude. I was like, I'm playing COD, dude.
Blat, blat, blat. Okay.
I didn't use the Uzi.
Well, final thoughts?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
In fact, great even. I'd say it was great.
It is great. May this love find us all.
But I guess now I'll reveal who would you have given the palm? You had to pick one.
You tell me first.
Viridiana.
I think I'd pick this film. Initially, when we first watched this film, I was like, what the heck? Viridiana, hands down. But like, I think the editing is better, the cinematography is better, and Viridiana is great as well. It has a lot of symbolism, but this one, it just like was a slow burn. I like them both, so maybe I think I would be torn as well. It's kind of
right. This one's more. Well, see what the other ties. What have we done?
We went
Birds
over
and Bees.
We did this already. The last tie episode we did this. when we talked about which one we would. Kagemusha and all that jazz.
I'm just trying to say, like, I'm talking about like the gulf in quality between.
I know, but we don't agree on most of them. Fair. It's kind of the issue, but I think this one is probably the tightest in like.
That's what I was trying to get
at. Don't worry, I got you.
For me personally, I think The Last Tie was closer than you would say, but
disagree.
But I don't know. Give it another watch or two of A Man and a Woman. We'll see.
Maybe. So normally I would ask you who you would recommend this to, but I'm not going to ask you that this time.
No.
Unless you have somebody. Exactly.
My general manager. She'd probably like it.
Really?
Maybe. It's not a violent action movie.
Okay.
And it's, I mean, I'm like, good luck trying to find it. But hey. Maybe you can borrow my
copy. Thank you. So then what I would like to ask you instead is who would you pick to like direct the remake?
Me. Or you.
Or like known director. Yeah.
Probably Paul Greengrass, director of Bourne Supremacy.
Okay.
And Ultimatum. And Jason Bourne. No, I'm just kidding. Who would you? Let me think on that. Who do you have anybody in mind?
You know who just came to mind after like a nice deep breath? Nice cleansing breath. Ava DuVernay.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like she could do something with this. She makes something shake.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. Andrew Stanton.
You're crazy.
Pixar. Hit me up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good answer right now.
Okay. So what's next?
Dun dun dun. Reveal. Reveal time.
Reveal time for
hiatus.
Yeah, say it with your chest, baby.
Hiatus. We're going on summer break.
We're gonna have a little summer break, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna revamp some things. And we're gonna start with our picks.
That's right.
So we're gonna do some more, hopefully some more modern films, and maybe a little bit more. But we're gonna take a little summer break. We'll be back in the fall. But in the meantime, go back and watch the other episodes.
We give ample time to find some of these harder to find films.
And follow us on socials. Check us out on Letterboxd. I'm Chunk Mangione.
We'll be watching.
This is Pookie Booty's editor.
That's right. You know what? Clean break.
What's that?
Yeah, come out and say it.
Okay.
I am indeed Pookie Booty's editor because I am Pookie Booty.
Oh my God.
Two things can be true.
Ay, Dios mío. Je te lo.
Porque no los dos. I'm at once his editor and.
But the pod does share a Instagram and a TikTok and a Threads. So connect with us there. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And we'll see you guys very soon with some fun new movies.
That's right.
And more Palm.
Let's do an Odyssey ep.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I do reserve the right to like.
We see a good movie we could talk about.
Yeah, I reserve the right. So until
I want to definitely not a week of release. Within a month of release, we'll try and do an Odyssey ep. We'll try.
Why would you say that? Oh my God.
I said try. So when we don't do it,
I feel pressure.
Yeah, it probably won't happen. But if it does,
no,
it probably won't happen. But it could.
But it could.
Probably won't.
No problem. Bye.